Right, I'm just going to join this arena of Tihon's 3,800 followers arena. Just noticed it's on. As I am one of the followers, so I thought, why not have a go, play a few games. It looks like it's 2-minute bullet games, so you get a little bit of time to think in this. Don't know how long I'm going to be available to play for, so just take it one game at a time to start off. Right, so I don't have to go at crazy bullet speed in this. 2 minutes is quite different to 1 minute. Why would you run the clock down like that? Oh, he's gone for a gambit. Okay. So take. I'm not certain if that is a known gambit or not, so I'll decline it for now. So if he takes, I take. If he takes this way, I take. Wow, very aggressive. So I'll take that. Let's take that one as well. Wow, so he's really going all in. Really going all in. Take doesn't work. So let's go forward and try and go forward again. Right, now, knight up. If he sacks, I'll take. If he takes, I'll take. This pawn is protected. Obviously, if he takes a knight, I'll take. Drops back, so knight takes, pawn takes, bishop check. Let's play up and hit the pawn. Ooh, knight takes almost works, but he's got knight takes, pawn up, bishop takes. I'm going to risk this. It might blow my whole defence open, but if he plays knight takes, I've got knight takes. Bishop takes, I'm happy to take and give up a pawn to get rid of the bishop. I've got bishop coming up as well. So he goes with a pawn, so let's get the bishop up. So knight over, pawn takes, queen takes, bishop blocks. Does it work? I'm not sure. Let's go save. Interesting game, but tough to play. Let's just go rook across. Pressure on the pawn. More pressure. Put it on this pawn. Okay. Let's sidestep and hit this pawn. Gotta watch the clock now though, I'm starting to run down on time. So pawn up. That's a free queen. That's very unlucky. He might actually play on here, you know, because of the clock. So hit the bishop, look to get a check in. If I get it. Let's pin the knight, so now I'm threatening to take. I was threatening to take. So hit the knight again. Yeah, I've just completely beaten on time. Nothing I can do, I don't think, now. He should play rook across. Oh, I should have grabbed the pawn. Yeah, nothing I can do there. Nothing I can do there. That is really unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Just a bit too slow early in the game. So I was playing well, winning position, but didn't have enough time to finish it. But good luck to my opponent, well done. I'll have to look at that opening as well after the event, see whether that pawn was takeable. My gut feeling is I could have taken that pawn, but I don't want to take silly risks. Now if he launches one there, I think I will take a risk on this one. I'll go for that. Right, that allows me to drop the bishop back potentially. And we want the bishop here if we can. So queen up, bishop up. Queen up, he can just take. Let's just let him do the taking if he wants to take. No, I'm definitely not going to trade there, so hit 2 pawns. I'd rather have the one in the middle. I'm hitting 3 pawns actually with the bishop as well. Well, let's grab that one and then try and drop the bishop right back. Oh, well, I can go back and hit the knight there. Comes back with a tempo, he comes in, so the pawn's being hit. Oh, is pawn up playable and queen over? I'm not sure, so I'll play rook across, maybe queen back. Oh, that's risky. Now if he takes, I can take with a rook, so there's pressure on the knight, but it frees up the queen to come this side. I hope it does. Pawn up can hit the queen and I'm hitting the knight at the same time. Actually, that could be a very nasty move. Because you're hitting the knight, the queen can drop back. Then I get the rook onto a better central square. I could maybe even try pushing the pawn again. Okay, so centralise the rook. Just try and make sure I'm not walking into a checkmate. So let's go forward and drop the queen around this side. Okay, if he takes the bishop, I'll take with the rook. Oh, I've dropped the rook. Wow. I have blundered. I have blundered badly. So queen there doesn't quite work. So let's drop right back. This game has gone for a Burton, hasn't it? Okay, so hit the rook, you should see it. But I want to swing this rook across if I get the chance. Oh, I'm down on time in this one as well. Wow, I'm getting down on time in all the games. But a rook down as well, a rook down. Now I've got to go forward. I'm just playing very, very slowly. I want the rook to there if I can. Put pressure on his pawn. Throw in a check. Right, so get the rook forward now. Pressure on this pawn. He's actually got rook check there. He missed, he had rook check there. Wow, I was very, very lucky with that one. He had rook check, king moves, takes the queen, but I was probably good enough on time. How many's in this? 38 of us in this. Well, let's go to e4. I normally play e4 in bullet games. Okay, let's just develop and castle. Just logical development. Now, will he commit to going long? If he does, I'll run the pawn up. I mean, bishop up, hit the queen. Now drop back. Queen up, so I've got a potential sacrifice. Right, now look to trade if we can. Now that'll double his pawns up and we'll win a pawn. Let's take that as well. Okay, so still got to be careful here. Got to be careful. Ooh, that's very bold. Right, let's grab a pawn. I might look to even sack a pawn by playing queen up and trading, but of course he doesn't have to trade. Now if he takes there, I can take with the queen, or he castles. So obviously I've got to move out the way of that pin. Let's throw a pawn forward, try and just sack a pawn, then look to get bishop in, that's the idea. Queen over, so bishop down, look to trade. Pawn up next move if he doesn't take. He just grabs the pawn, okay. So I've got rook takes, but I think taking is alright. So look for another discovery. So knight up hits the pawn, so he should come forward. Oh, he's made a mistake there. Let's grab another one. Okay, so can I deflect that rook? Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes is a problem, so rook across. Right now I can block with a queen, so there's no stalemate. So I'm threatening the knight. If the knight moves, I'll take the rook. Yeah, so there's I can avoid stalemate here. Right now there's no check. So I'm looking at rook takes rook. Just trying to avoid a stalemate. Pawn down, so take. Now, have I got queen check? Queen check, king up, rook takes, check. I think I have. All I need is to get the queen off the board, and that does it. Right, now that's a straightforward win. Now just make absolutely certain there's no nonsense with any draws. Right, got a win. Don't think I'm playing brilliantly though. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing too brilliantly, but not to worry. Just having fun, passing time. Right, let's go knight f3 this time. This is what I play in blitz games, so let's play it in this game. Okay, e6 is a g3. Okay, I think that's a mistake. I can take a pawn and open his structure up. Right, now I'm threatening to trap the bishop, so he's got to move his knight. Oh, he's walked into that, he's missed it. He might advance, but I think I can take, so I think I gain here. Right, so threaten the pawn again. Rook across. Now we're going to reroute the knight this way, but I might sack the rook for bishop to get rid of that nuisance. Okay, so knight over, look to play queen check, get rid of the queen if I can. Right, so the queen's come off. Now, knight takes doesn't work, so just drop the knight back. So hit the pawn again. Hit the pawn again. But I've got a lovely solid king here, very hard for black to do anything. If I win the pawn, then that's game over, so he resigns. Obviously I've got little chance to play in Tihon. Look at that, 27.08, that's amazing for him. You can't believe he's 9, can you? 27.08. It's just staggering. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't win every single game in this, you know, with ease, real ease. Well, let's go knight f3 again. Okay, you can play this lots of different ways. Well, let's offer a pawn, let's go for a gambit, why not? Okay, I'll take. Knight, stop the knight jumping in. Well, let's hit the knight. Now, do I take with a pawn? No, I'll stick to bishop. Just play very principled. Ooh, he's almost walked into a pin there. You've got to be careful his knight doesn't wander off. Okay, let's go forward. So I'm guessing he'll take the rook. I could take with bishop actually. Take with bishop or rook. No, it's got to, sorry, bishop or queen. It's got to be queen, so hitting a pawn. Right, so let's go forward now. Right, so now we're still hitting a pawn. Rook can't come down, the square is covered. So grab the pawn. I've got to be careful I don't walk into a silly checkmate here. I think I can grab a pawn there. And now the knight's loose. The back rank is covered by the bishop. So I'm going to drop the rook right back. Oops, I walked into a silly mate. Hold on. He might have done that himself. He has. Very lucky there, he's walked into a checkmate. He has to go back and then bishop takes bishop. Wow, a little bit fortunate with that one. Right, what do I play this game? Let's play another Caro-Kann, why not? You know what, let's play a completely different line. I'm going to take a chance here, a big chance. Now if he takes the knight, I think I can go forward. He doesn't. Or do I stay attacking? Hold on, I can take the knight, can't I? Take a knight. If he takes a queen, I get a check and win the queen. So throw in a check. It's a knight out wide. So we're still looking to play a knight over. I have to play a queen down. Still playing over. Now, have I got knight check there? Rook takes, queen check. King up, it doesn't work, so let's just bail out. So hit the rook and the pawn. Protect the structure. Gonna be very tough this now. Let's try and break the middle up. So can we push? Can we push? That's a question here. He's playing very well, to be fair. He's a lot faster than I am. Much faster than I am. Ah, blundered it. Blundered it, well done. Easy miss to make. Okay, let's play an attacking game. Let's play something really attacking. Okay, let's take. I think I can take that. Now, do I want to protect that? Not really. Let's just throw in a check. So queen across. He'll play rook over, queen across. Oh, he's castled. Okay, no, I can't castle. So try and kick the bishop. Queen across if rook over. The idea is to hit both pieces so you gain a tempo so you can't move the bishop. If he moves it back now, I'll castle. So he moves the queen, so he wants to put the bishop there. I don't mind that, I don't think. Right, I'm going to play a rook across, I think. Hope I'm not blundering something. So does pawn forward work? I'm not sure if it's playable or not. If pawn takes, I'll put the knight here. If bishop takes, I'll take the bishop. Yeah, if bishop takes, take the bishop. Pawn takes, knight up, so take it. So he takes, so you have to take. He takes. So knight over with a view to knight going here. If he checks. I've given him bishop over though, that's annoying. That is a major blunder. Yeah, can I still get the knight here? It's a race against the clock, he's not got much time. So I need to keep this as closed as possible. Rook over with a view to swinging the king over. Yeah, let's play king up. Ah, that helps. Checkmate. How many is Tihon? One, two. I can't count them as too many. Right, now this is a 2300, so it should be too good for me, but let's see what happens. Let's play something different. Okay, let me get forward. Ooh, so he's going wild, attacking. Okay. Let's grab the pawn. Very risky move, very risky move. So grab another pawn. Hit the bishop. So I've got to come across, I think. So threaten a cheesy checkmate. Still threaten a cheesy checkmate. Oh, and he's done it to me. I missed it. I just missed it. Well done. Oops, didn't realise my email was open. Close that. Well, let's go on the Hikaru way. Why not? Let's just castle. C4. Let's go D4, maybe advance the pawn. Not yet though, not yet. Knight up's playable, knight takes, pawn takes, then F4. Right, now I'll take. Alright, so I'll grab a pawn. He might take the pawn, I doubt it, but it's possible. No, I want to stay on the diagonal so I can play bishop over and just create a threat. That's why I've gone to C4. So he does indeed take, so now... No, it's too big a risk, isn't it, to not take with the pawn. Yeah, you've got to take with a pawn to keep that structure. Too big a risk not to. But I want bishop here to try and hit this and put pressure on. Maybe then pawn forward. Tough to play. Okay, so he rightly kicks the queen away. So now we look to get bishop over and we go to this one instead. And obviously all the while trying not to blunder, of course. So I can't go there. Bishop over, pawn comes down. Pawn forward, pawn takes, pawn forward. Bishop takes. Actually, let's do that. Why not? If rook takes, I take with a bishop. If pawn takes, I play forward. If he takes, his king is completely open. I think it's a sacrifice worth gambling with. Why not? So he does indeed. I can still play pawn forward though. I can still sack it to try and open his king up. If he takes, pawn forward, bishop takes, so he doesn't even take, okay. No, that's a good move. So queen across doesn't work, queen across doesn't work. Let's throw in a bishop check. Have I got anything spectacular? I'm looking at rook across, and if he takes, back rank. Ah. Queen across, and if he takes, I get a back rank if he takes with a queen. So how does he defend it? That's a puzzle rush. That's excellent. Right, another 2300, so again, if he turns up and plays at his best, it'll be too good for me, but let's see what happens. Ah, he wants to go for an unusual line. He was trying to trick me there, so... let's play up and try and get knight up. Try and weaken his pawn structure. Okay, knight up, hit the pawn. Now, knight takes isn't playable there. At some point the pawn's going to come forward and I'll just take. Bishop doesn't have any good escape paths here, so best to just take when we have to. Now we can put the knight back again, I think. Try and just be a nuisance, so... Pawn up playable? Not quite. Let's play pawn up, so if he advances we can go forward. Okay, so we'll drop back again. Right, now we're going to look to edge forward. Right, so now we'll take. We'll edge forward. Oh, he comes in, okay. So it's a big risk, this. Big risk. He's got bishop down. Now I don't actually mind trading there. And put the bishop on a better square. So looking to take the pawn. I'd grab a pawn. It's tempting to push the pawn forward. Let's just go forward. If he takes, I'll take. So knight over hit the bishop. So we're threatening to take the bishop there. Whoa, does that work? Oh, it does. It does work. Rook hangs. Well done. So queen check doesn't work. I don't believe this works for me. It's not far off working though, is it? Ah, he gets queen back, he gets queen back. Yeah, game over. Well done. Well done. I might try playing the Sicilian, I think, now. Well, we've got 42 minutes left. Whoa, he's going berserk. Are you serious? Okay, let's just go nice and steady. I don't know why anybody does this silly berserk mode. Okay, so we can go forward, takes, takes. Let's just play rook over. That's a free piece. We're going to take the pawn as well. He's gone far too fast. That's just game over. Thanks very much. That is nuts when you go berserk like that. I don't know why anybody does that. I mean, Tihon, I could understand him doing that against amateurs like me. You know, when you've got a 600 or 700 point rating gap, that's, you know, when you're a really, really good player. But when you're outrated, it's a bit silly, I think. But it's up to my opponents how they want to play. But let's go Sicilian now. Okay, now what's the line here? I think just pawn up is fine. Right, so we've already transposed into a French type position. Right, now I'll hit that immediately. I might take with a pawn actually if he takes. I might tempt him to take then, play queen up. If he takes, open the file. I don't think he will. He doesn't. So I'll take him and... should I castle? Yeah, let's castle. Still not easy, these positions. Not easy at all. Free move in case he captures back. Okay, so... Actually, let's play forward because he doesn't have a pawn to come this side. So he gets a weak pawn here. So I think that's a mistake. So I think rook over, I've got knight forward. I think rook over makes sense. Let's just play bishop up. So he might play knight forward, that's a logical move, sensible move. Now so he wants to put a knight here very dangerous, so let's put the bishop here if we can. So this pawn is covered by the bishop. May not be for long though. So let's put the pawn forward. If he takes, he takes. So he's done very well there, to be fair. Right, knight into the middle. Now, can I get rook forward? I don't know if it's any good or not, but I'm going to put the rook forward and try and give him something to think about. So we're going to try and target this square as a long-term ambition. Not immediately, in the long term. So he drops back. Pawn forward, rook takes. Yeah, pawn forward may be playable. If rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, knight. Ooh, but if pawn forward and he doubles the rooks. Ooh, I'm hanging a rook there. But now I can grab a pawn back. So can I target this now? Let's change the dynamic here. There's no knight check for a discovery. So protect the pawn. If the knight wanders off, I might be able to get this pawn. That's the idea with that. So again, now the knight's pinned to the rook. I'm low on time though, but I'm looking at pawn forward next move. I should probably play f6 as well. If he takes, I'll take the knight with the rook, I think. Queen takes, check. I don't think works. Ah, pin the queen. Get the queens off. Right. Okay, the critical end is at the other end. So rook up next move. Wow, got there. Got there. He just slightly misplayed the endgame. He played very, very well for most of that. Very well. What does that say? 64? I haven't got my reading glasses on. I think it says 64. Wow. That's amazing, isn't it? I'm not surprised he won every game. He's by far and away the class of this field, but 64 points. Okay, let's stick to knight f3. But I'll do something different this time. Okay. This is a very Magnus style position now, very modern. What they're playing the Sicilian. If he takes, I just take. Okay, so I've got to take him. I could play knight forward. I think I'll play knight back actually, just to provide a break there. Keep it simple. Okay, let's take a risk and go a bit wild. Do I want to hit the bishop? No, I don't. I want to play the knight back and go with the f-pawn is what I want to do. Okay, I'm still going to play that. If he takes, I can go forward. Oh, he's just trapped his bishop. That's a bit unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Game's not over though. Certainly not over. How do I get to that bishop? So I'm hitting this bishop there, trying to get rid of it. So I'll take it. I'll try and get rid of the queen. If the queen's come off, it should be game over. So again, hit that queen immediately. Now pawn forward isn't playable there, but queen up is. If he takes, I take with the queen. Okay, so queen across, I might get the queen trapped to rook over. So I've got to drop back and play rook across. Right, but now the queen can potentially get forward at some point. Not now, because it's not protected. But get the knight over, hit the queen, hit the pawn. And I think I'm doing well. So hit the queen, hit the pawn. Right, grab the pawn, bishop up to hit the knight next move. Okay, that's a good move. So I'll just put the knight back. But now I think I can pin it to the queen. And then I've got... Right, now the queen's off. This is not easy, it's not a formality. Oh god, I'm down to 17 seconds, I've just noticed the clock. Where on earth has my time gone? Wow. I mean, I should be stuffed here just on the clock alone. Wow. Somehow got there. Wow. Right, I'm going to give myself a 30-second break before the next game, clear my mind. Wow, I was a little bit fortunate there again, wasn't I? I hadn't paid attention to the clock, which does help in bullet games. Still, I thought I produced a decent finish in the end. Right, back to the tournament. Yeah, I feel like playing something different this game. Well, this is going to turn into a King's Indian style position potentially. Okay, that's an interesting move. So I won't necessarily worry too much about protecting that pawn. I just castle. Yeah, let's not worry too much about the pawn, but I might get a knight in and harry the bishop. Yeah, bishop down, I think I've got queen over. Ah, he gets a check, that's annoying. I don't know, I think I can take. If he takes me, yeah, it's up on a piece. Now I can play up, give a knight up, bishop up. I'm looking at bishop here for the fork. So we've got the fork. Whoa, that is very bold. That's very bold. That was a very bold gamble. Right, half an hour left. Let's go back to e4. I play very, very little e4, so we're playing a Petrov. Okay, I won't worry about him taking there. I'll encourage him to take there. He won't, don't think. Okay, so he's encouraging me to go forward, so I gladly will. Now he's got bishop forward. Do I gamble and play a knight up? Go for some weird sacrifice? I don't think it's playable. Don't think it's playable. Oh. If I take and he takes the bishop... No, it doesn't work either, does it? I've got to move the rook. You might play knight over and hit the bishop. He just grabs a pawn. Okay, well now I can play knight forward, I think. Oh, I've dropped the bishop. I've dropped the bishop. What am I doing? What on earth am I doing? That's what we call dropping a clanger. He'll take this bishop now. Or he should do. Yeah, this is an all or nothing bust now. I've misplayed this, so... I either checkmate him or I'm just lost. He grabs there, so... I've got to take now. I'm still hitting this bishop. Now, can I gamble there? Takes, check, goes to the corner, or check. Doesn't work. I don't think it works. No, I don't think it works. I was looking at rook takes, king takes, queen check, but I think he can block. No, I don't think there's anything at all I can do here. Only option is really a stalemate. Check after he moves. Right, I'm gonna go for it now. He might not even take that, he might put the king in the corner. He might do. It's a stalemate or it's a defeat, it's one or the other. Now let's play pawn so he can't be back ranked. He might blunder, you never know. That threatens checkmate, so he's got to do something. Ah, blundered. Oh, I lost it. Wow, 0.45. Silly, sloppy pre-move blunder, otherwise I would have won that one on time. So from a lost position, I didn't do too bad there. That's a shame. My opponent did well though, to be fair. He did very well at the end. Well done. Right, another 2300, so stick to my ready. Okay, c6 is generally b3. Okay, I'm not falling for any of that nonsense. Okay, so let's take. I take back multiple ways if he takes. Okay, that can't be a good move, surely. Let's play 3 just to stop the pawn advance. Knight up, pressure on the pawn. Maybe we've got knight out wide there, but I don't think it works. Okay, let's trade a set of knights. Let's drop back and threaten to take. So I'm still threatening to take. Still threatening to take. Now I'm getting my queen trapped. But I can still take. And it is trapped, isn't it? Wow. I think it's trapped. Well done. That was just trying to be a little bit too ambitious there, but not to worry. Well, let's go back to e4. Right, Sicilian. Let's go for a gambit line. Let's give him something to think about. Why not? Why not? Make it interesting. I can actually take there, can't I? If he takes a bishop, I can push the pawn. Very easy to miss that. Very easy to miss. But that's going to get me a queen. That should be game over. So easy to miss little tricks like that. And we've all done it. Everybody does it. So it's just whether he wants to play on or whether he wants to get on with the next game. It is a tournament. If he moves a knight, a queen with a tempo, with a check, of course, it's just over. But it's very hard to find a defence. Maybe he's got pawn up, queen, king up, but then you can take the pawn anyway. I don't see a defence. There might be one, I'm just not seeing it, but I'll worry about it once he's made his move. I've got a big time advantage now, so plenty of time to calculate. I hope he's not going to just deliberately run the clock down. There's no point doing that. You're in a tournament. I hope he's just trying to find a miraculous move and not just going to run the clock to 0. Because that would be a little bit unsporting. But I'll just sit here and wait. I hope I've calculated correctly. I hope I've not missed anything. Actually, he's actually got bishop takes pawn there, hasn't he? Yeah, so he has gone back. Forget my queen, but I'm threatening checkmate. Oh, now I can just take and take his queen off. Then the bishop. So at least he was trying to calculate. He wasn't just deliberately running the clock down like as a nuisance type thing. He was trying to work something out, so that's good. So now take the knight off. Actually, let's take the bishop off as well. Take his weapons away. 20 minutes to go. Wow, bird's opening. Right, I usually play pawn up, but I'm kind of moving away from that now. Trying something different. Okay, well, let's just go a little bit more sensible. I might go e5 now. Right, he advances, so now we'll play knight in, look to trade the knights off. Okay, take the bishop. Right, to stop the pawn advance, I might even go forward again. I might look to castle queen side, so bishop up, bishop up. If his knight comes in, I just take, I think. So bishop up. Now, he's given me a chance to do a sacrifice there. Takes, takes. Knight blocks and I win the knight. So if he takes, it does actually get the piece back. He doesn't. Now, do I leave it there? That's the gamble. I don't think I do. So I've got pawn forward again. If he takes, I can take in the middle. So let's throw the pawn forward. Oh, I missed the knight was there. Wow. Now that's a blunder. Just completely missed he'd put his knight there. That's a bit silly, but now I can go forward with this one, I think. So takes. If he takes the bishop, I take the knight and hit the queen. So he takes. So take with the bishop so he can't take it. Now I'm going to have to castle and bail out with the king though. King's very loose now. So I've got a queen check or a queen check. Actually, let's just grab the pawn and offer a trade. Ooh, no I don't. Well, actually I can go there, can't I? If the knight takes, take with a pawn, hit the queen. Ooh, can I get away with castling? I think I can. I can play a check. Ah, no, it doesn't work. Don't think it works. I'm looking at knight in. I've got a castle. Yeah, play rook over. So I'll hit his bishop. I want the knight where the queen is now, because the knight is great to tackle these squares. So if I grab the pawn, protects the bishop. Oh, he's gone for a gamble, okay. But now I can get my knight where I wanted it. He's got a knight check I can take. Right, I think he's got to take that now. Just got to hope I'm not blundering a silly mate somehow. So again, I'm threatening the bishop. Right, now I can take it. Right, so I'm hitting the knight, but I'm hitting the rook more importantly. Oh god, I missed it. Wow. Well done. Very well done. I just completely missed it. These things happen in bullet games. Just didn't see the threat. But the important thing is that you have ideas and you have a plan. At least I had ideas and a plan. But well done to my opponent with that one. Right, let's go back to knight f3. Okay, e6 is generally met with g3. Okay, he's playing just a little bit cautiously there. Oh, queen side. Okay, that means we just go forward as fast as we can. Open up this file if we can. We're happy to keep the rest closed, but we hit the bishop there. Right, let's go pawn forward, just sack to try and open up. Hit the pawn, threaten a fork. The knight can block, so it doesn't win. Oh, that was his blocking piece, he moved it out of the way. That's a bit unfortunate. So try and get the knight off the board. Now let's just hit the bishop. Now I've got knight forward to hit the queen and get rid of the bishop, but I'm going to put the rook on the file here. Okay, so I can actually take the bishop there. He can't take because of checkmate. If he takes either pawn, I just put the king behind it. So he resigns. Right, 15 minutes to go. Whoa, very unusual. Okay. Oh, actually I could go with an f-pawn, couldn't I? Let's open the f-file up, why not? Let's open the file up. No, I can't go there. Actually, I can hit the rook there, so you might have to take the bishop. Ah, could I take the rook anyway? Lose a bishop, gain a rook. Lose a queen, gain a queen, lose a knight, gain a bishop. It's whether or not my knight gets trapped, because this bishop certainly isn't trapped. But my knight might be. So that hits the pawn. Wow, that's very aggressive as well. Okay, let's just take it. Happy to get rid of the rook, of course. So put the queen into a more advanced position. Ooh. Check, does it do out? I don't think it does. No, check doesn't do out, so let's protect the pawn. I want to get the knight over to this side. I want to try and get the knight forward. But if the queens come off, the queens come off. I'm an exchange up. Right, now I'm threatening to move the queen anywhere and check. Right, so is there any useful square for the queen? We're threatening a basic check. We're potentially threatening to run up the board. Okay, we've got a check. Is it playable? Pawn up? It is, because the queen covers a pawn, so he can't take it. So let's go up again. So now put the queen back. We're threatening a check this side now. Oh, I've just blundered the piece. Wow. Wow, just a complete brainwave. This is lost now then. Well done to my opponent. This is just useless, hopeless now. Right, so obviously I've got to try and get these pawns forward. But that completely changes everything. I mean, queen check, you can block with a queen, otherwise I could take the pawn. My best bet is to try and get aggressive now. What a silly, silly blunder. I've still got pawn forward. He can't move the knight because of the pin with the queen. So check, king takes. Have I got queen check? Let's get the queen back. I've took far too long there, I've just noticed the clock as well. Ah, well done. Well done. Yeah, just give him that one. Very well finished there, well done. Right, knight up. Let's go for it, why not? We're just having fun, aren't we? So let's try and attack. What's he done? Knight down. Let's just castle. So he wants to play a knight forward. Let's play a bishop up. I maybe should have kept her up behind the pawn, shouldn't I? Might have been sensible. Right, so let's go this side now. So we're going to go this side. Now I might get the rook trapped here with moves like this, but I think it's worth taking a risk. So hit the knight. That's a free piece. Right, I think queen across. So that's my piece back that I'd lost. Knight check, king up. Protect the pawn for now, I don't see it. Knight check, king up. Oh, that's very, very bold. Knight check, how do I resist playing knight check? Rook up to hit the queen first, then knight check. Oh, that's a bit cheesy. That was a little bit on the cheesy side. Still, if he felt like he was in a lost position, then why not try something? It's better than resigning. So just under 9 minutes left now. Right, so forward. Again, I might try something a bit different here. Okay, let's take that. Now I can grab a pawn there, really mix it up. Take queens off. I can actually take the knight. Let's just grab the pawn, though. If he takes, I'll play over. So rook takes. I could even let him take the rook, you know. I could even go for a trade. Yeah, let's throw in a check. Take a rook. Oh, what am I doing? I missed free queen. Played it brilliantly. I played a blinder and blew it. Wow. I can block with a knight or play up. Let's just play up. I played it perfectly and missed the free queen. Crazy. Okay, let's grab another piece. Right, hit the queen. Oh, I've blundered. I didn't see it. I might actually get 2 pieces though, if he takes it. What? He's played this very well. I missed a free queen. Easy, easy win. Silly, careless. So if I go up, he's got queen in, so I've got to go up a side. Yeah, give him that. Can't be pestered. Well done. Wow. Played the perfect opening there. Got a free queen and just missed it. Terrible. One, two, three, four. I think I'm on a plus score there. Can't quite count them. Okay. This, I've already played this once, and this might be the opponent I played it against. I'm not sure. Let's play up and up. So he takes. So I could go forward, hit the knight. Knight takes, knight takes, knight takes. No, let's just take, keep it simple. So hit the queen. How do we want to play it? Let's go forward. Okay, now I'm going to actually try and sack a pawn to try and stop him castling. If he grabs the pawn, I take. He doesn't, so I take anyway and protect. Now I've got potentially knight forward. If he takes, I take with a pawn, and then that's lovely and solid. Now I've got knight takes, I've got knight up. No, I can't play knight up because he takes. Yeah, bishop up and try and get rid of this knight. Does that work? Check takes. I don't think it does. I've got pawn forward. Knight takes, pawn forward. I think I'm just going to have to take and bail out. So pin the bishop. That's a free piece, is it? So the idea is to play rook across there, but you're also threatening this is a distraction. queen up to come here, for instance. Ooh, that can't be good. So that's the threat of mate in 2. Mate in 2. Actually, is that still a mate? Rook up. Oh god, the clock. I've been dawdling far too much. If he takes the queen, it is still checkmate. Oh, he didn't see it. He didn't see it. Wow, going too slow. I'm playing these like 3-minute blitz games, even though they're bullet games, so I need to just be that bit quicker. 3 minutes to go, so this will probably be the final game. I mean, even if it finishes quickly, I don't think I'll start another game if there's only like a minute left or something. I think that would just be silly. Okay, c6, you normally play bishop up. Oh, this is the play I've already played because he played the same line. So bishop back. I'm going to play a different line this time though. Right, so I can take forward, doesn't work. Let's just get the knight up and put it where it normally goes. Let's go forward, have some fun, why not? Now, do I take, do I advance? Right, I'm going to hit this pawn, pressure on this pawn. Oops. That's just a plain blunder. Yeah, just a plain blunder there. Well done. Right, so I hit these pawns. This one's actually protected by the queen. So he's looking at getting in for a checkmate. I think I better take the pawn. If he's found a fancy checkmate and I miss it, then so be it. I think rook across defends. Ah, he has found a fancy checkmate then. He must have found something. Ooh. So clearly I can't open that. I have no idea if this is a defense or not. No idea. Ah, that's a blunder. Well done. Oh no, I'm not going to play another game. Not going to play another game with 30 seconds left, but that was well played. So, how did I finish? 58% win rate, 24 games. Let's quickly count what I did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wins, so there should be 10 losses. I didn't draw any. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. 14 wins, 10 losses, a 20-47 performance against an average opponent of 1968. So that is not bad at all. Look at that from Tihon. What, just 3 losses is all he's had. 89% win rate, very good. Well done.